Do you like things that go bump in the night? Then you're gonna like this one. Here are some Japanese urban legends. By the way, I'm really sorry if I butcher some of these names. Don't get mad at me. Hachisaki Sume is a malefic entity that kidnaps children in Japan. She is recognisable by a giant size of 8 feet tall and a long black hair. This Japanese ghost announces her arrival by making a strange noise that sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's po, po, po. A young boy once had bad luck to cross its path while playing quietly in his grandparents' garden. As he heard a mysterious sound in the distance, he noticed a gigantic figure of Hachisaki Sume. The child rushed into his grandparents and told them what he had seen. His grandparents turned pale and shook their heads. Their grandson was a victim of an evil spirit. Frightened, they decided to consult a witch. The young boy had to stay locked in his room all night, holding a scroll against him, and never opened the door to Hachisaki Sume. A little later, the boy heard the sound of po, po, po again, followed by his grandfather's voice asking him to unlock the door. He understood that it was in fact the demon, and he kept the door closed until 7 AM as he had been asked. But you don't get rid of Hachisaki Sume so easily. As the little boy was on the road accompanied by his grandparents and looked out the window, he saw the long silhouette of the demon once again. A young Japanese woman named Kashima Raiko was walking home at night. Sadly, she fell victim to a group of assailants. She was beaten and essayed and then left for dead. The poor dying woman crawled on the ground to beg for help. Very weakened, she lost consciousness on a railroad track. This is when she was cut in two by a train. Since then, the spirit of the deceased haunts the train stations in search of her missing legs. Beware of appearances, because this creature may be very seductive by day, but turns into a horrible monster by night. Her neck gets longer and she becomes more ruthless. The legends of Rokurokube are very present in Japan folklore. Some of these creatures only scare humans while others devour them. Most of the time, these yokai of ordinary appearances are totally unnoticed in society. They have a job, a family, a friend, just like everybody else. It even happens that some of them think they are human and confuse their dreams with reality. Fortunately, these dangerous creatures can be unmasked by the little white marks on their neck. So, if you've got any friends with white marks on the neck, question them about it. Hanaka-san is a vengeful spirit who haunts the third floor restrooms in schools. This black-haired girl that frightens children can be found in the third floor toilets of the girls' bathroom. Hanaka-san is said to have died during the bombing raid in World War II. Another version claims she was killed by someone else. The last rumour says that she unalived herself. If you want to be careful, don't pronounce her name 3 times if you don't want to take it to hell. Basically, she's the Japanese Bloody Mary. This urban legend is very well known in Japan. It is about a very beautiful lady of the Edo period who fell victim to a jealous husband. As he suspected his wife had been unfaithful to him, a samurai decided to slit her mouth in revenge. While this was happening to his wife, he yelled at her, "Who will think you beautiful now?" and then unalived her. After her death, this disfigured deceased turned into an onryo, which is a vengeful spirit. She does not hesitate to kill young children or men. According to the stories, it is said that she wanders in the forest at night, her face hidden under a surgical mask, asking passers-by, "Am I beautiful?" If you answer yes, she will remove her mask and just say, "Even like this?" But no matter your answer, she will slit your mouth. However, you can still escape by returning the question to her.